Today's date is December 6th, 2023, and I'm here with Ken, and he's going to talk about his 72 El Camino. The brother, well, anyway, there's two of them. You're not seeing double.
Cousins. Yeah, I bought this. Gosh, I'm sorry about the fingers. I bought this probably about 10 years ago now. Took it down to my son, and him and a mechanic took it and took the old dead tired 350 out of it, put the new LT engine in it with a big thumper cam on it, and then I went with a Holley electric fuel injection. Love it. The Sniper needs tons of body work, runs fairly well, but other than that, suspension's all been redone too. Front end's been completely different. Coil over.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sway bar on there.
Yeah, it turns and runs just like a regular old car now. I mean, it's not as fast as I want it to be, but it'll get there sooner or later.
Oh yeah, what are you looking for speed wise?
I just, right now it gets where I want to go really quick, but the reality is there's no top end in it right now.
Oh,
so I got to figure out. The big deal is getting a tune in it, a good tune,
Where's your battery?
Battery's inside.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we moved it inside, even though it's the wrong I got to change the battery out too.
So when do you plan on starting this again?
Well, I'm building that. I've got a 45 by 90 foot metal building I'm putting in, and so that's kind of taking a little bit of my funds right now.
Okay, so in the interim, will you need anything to fill that space up with?
As far as
other cars, I'm going over. I might have a lead on 6 of these.
Oh, really? Bring them over. Yeah, let me know.
All right. Let me.
Camera back.
I probably didn't want to put that on there.
No.
Well, it definitely doesn't sound like Blowmaster. Set up pretty good. It's been sitting for how long?
Well, I just drove it about a week or two. I had trouble getting it fired up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time I've ever had. I didn't have to do anything, but it took a little bit of time for it to fire up. Normally, it's like that.
Oh, okay. So
that is the difference, right?
Do you think it was the battery issue, or?
No. Just that had bad gas sitting in there.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. So did you get new gas? That's where I just came from. I put 13 gallons in it.
But that's the thing, is I don't drive it enough, so I don't want to put too much gas in it. And then
okay, so let's transform that into racing it too much.
I do need a tune-up on this. I need some plugs and stuff in it. But other than that, it runs good.
So anyway, this is why I've been waiting 6 months to come out and visit with Ken. His El Camino is the same year as that one right there. Mine's essentially stock, and this was painted with bottles of CO2 because it's a dry gas. So
yes.
That was I think 12 years ago. And he hasn't done much on his body panels, but this one here, this is all This is all concrete. I use rapid set all the way around here. This was all rusted out. This is all rusted out here. Yeah, that's after, wow, it's almost been 20 years now.
Wow,
jeez.
not bad.
Anyway, 15 years at the minimum.
I think I'm just gonna get new fenders for mine. I'm tired of.
Well,
They're pretty ratty.
that's
rear.
not a simple change
No,
out.
not rear, front.
Oh, up in the front?
Yeah, I need a new front. I actually want a new hood too, because the receivers on this are all jacked up and stuff.
So what are you going to do about your, let me show you what I did on mine.
You took the hood latch completely off, right? On yours?
Yeah, I did, so I could get the fans in there. This is cracked after they hit it, but I blended all of that together.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
you
so
know,
you don't
and
have
it
that
gets,
line?
so you know how they just look like they're wow, we got to put a light on this. You know.
Well, the thing of it is, it's like the guys that built it, the engineers did not engineer it to look like this. They engineered it to have everything flush. And,
right.
Because you notice some of the new guys, the guys that are building, what they'll do is they'll actually go in and cut the receivers and kick that thing, so that thing is sitting back like it's designed to be.
This is my replacement bumper.
Oh man.
My son got that for me.
Did you put it on?
Yeah.
What
I
isn't
did a
that
whole
pain in the
video on
ass?
that. Huh?
Did you really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look at it, because that just seems like a pain in the ass.
It is, and because I tried to put this on, but I have to pull the whole bumper off again
You do, don't
to
you?
do it. But I didn't know at the time I could get one of those, so I
Yeah.
wanted to drive it.
Yeah.
So, well, it's fun being a El Camino owner, isn't it?
It is.
You know, it's something you can buy and don't even have to drive it to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
instead
like to
like
get mine so I could daily drive it and use it to haul stuff, and use it. I really, at some point.
that's exactly what I do with mine. But
Nope.
yours sounds better getting there.
But you know what? I use more than anything, Frank.
Your
for haul.
Toyota?
No. That little white van.
Oh.
It's got no back seats. It hauls anything I need, and it's locked up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I paid $1,500 for that.
Hey, I get the joy of taking Ken's El Camino for a drive. I've never driven a LS converted car, or everything. His son did it, and it started right up. Look at his door panels and everything, and the seats. They look great. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing here. I don't want to set the camera in the sun. Once I get this, let me start it up. Oops. Okay, let's get this going here. Pretty cool. Okay, let's give it a kick. Boy, the response is awesome on this thing. Look at that idle pressure, that's great. That's really great. It's just warming up right now. The idle will probably drop down a little bit. So, this is pretty slick for an old man. This is a heart stopper. Boy, this LS engine setup is awesome. It's got the I forget which carb, the Holly setup he's got. Oh, the Sniper. So I'm just going to let this warm up. When I get on the road, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm going to pull it out. Just been trying to let it warm up here. checking the brakes. Just gotta go up the road here a piece. Okay, so we'll see if Ken is still going to be my friend.